We just didn't shoot the ball well tonight. We just couldn't get the ball to go in the basket. And then when that happens, you have to play almost perfectly on the defensive end. And we had some breakdowns that really cost us, especially in the second half. So, you know, full credit to them. They took the fight to us and they won the game. And it's kind of a bitter pill to swallow right now. We certainly wanted it up and down just simply because they played last night. And we were hoping that we could wear them down. But, you know, I thought they did a nice job of just kind of setting in the gaps. We couldn't drive the ball to the hole, and they kind of surrounded our big kids inside, and they kind of made us play a little bit slower. We had to make a few extra passes, and I thought that made us tentative. I just didn't think that we had the aggressiveness that we usually have, and I thought we almost shot the ball defensively, if that makes sense. We waited late in the clock, and we took some contested shots that weren't real high percentage, and you know, credit to them. I mean, they were down Benny Murray, and they knew that they didn't have a lot of depth, and they really kind of took the air out of the ball and slowed it down as well, and that made us play slower.
And all we can do right now at this time is see how the other games go in the CCAA and the GNAC. Just kind of hope for one of the lower seeds. You know, if we have to go up to Western Washington and play them in the first round, so be it. We just want to get in. It's great to have the support of our fans. GCU, and back home at our arena, we always get a really good crowd. It's always fun to play with them, and even here, we didn't have near as much as we normally have. But obviously for the road it was good. They just bring a good atmosphere. They're good fans. They're loud. It's just a good advantage to have them here with us.
For the future of this league, I hope they keep doing it. I think it would be really good just for the PacWest and bring a little more attention to it, which I think PacWest is grossly underrated. And I just believe that in my 4 years, it's my 4th year at Grand Canyon, the evolution of the bottom end of the league has been incredible. And I think that's what's made the league so much fun, because there's not a gimme win anywhere. And when I first came in this league, there were a few. And so I believe the tournament will even raise that more, because every team knows throughout the year, and we still have a chance. We can get in the tournament, we have a chance. So I think it's a real positive, and I think this inaugural year has been real good.
It was a hard-fought game. Both teams were playing great defense. There was a time there in the first half I thought the final score was going to end up 30-30. And luckily we started off, we had a cold streak shooting. We were 2 for 12 in the first half. Got pretty good clean looks. Grand Canyon plays tough defense, and we were still managed to get some good looks on them, just couldn't knock them down. And I knew in the second half that we would start knocking down some shots. This time of year, both teams know each other so well. We know what they want to do, they know what we want to do, and you know, we didn't want to get into we didn't want to go into our full court pressing, you know, too much, because we were a man short tonight, and actually 2 men, and so we were happy with the half-court game. Man, I would love to have our picture on that first banner and bring another banner to Chaminade. That'd be incredible.
It was 40 minutes of just fight, basically. We knew Grand Canyon was going to be a physical team. We're one of the smaller teams in the conference, if not the smallest. So we already knew that they were going to try to, you know, out-physical us, beat us, you know, on the boards to the glass. And I thought every one of our guys met that challenge, and nobody backed down regardless. We were just talking about how we think pretty much at every position we were outsized, and nobody was intimidated. Nobody lost that fight the whole 40 minutes, and that was the reason we were able to pull off that win, was because we just battled the entire time, and we knew, you know, coach prepared us. We were focused the entire day, since, you know, film and everything like that. So it was just a complete effort, and we knew that we were gonna have to fight the entire game, because if we let up, they could make runs, and they weren't gonna let up, because we know that's how they play, and that's, you know, that's how they're coached. So we knew we had to meet that intensity and elevate ourselves.